morning, folks. It is August 18th, 2022. Hope our creators are keeping you well and safe wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like button and share this across other platforms so we can let people know what's going on out in our solar system, at our sun, and the effects it can have right here on our planet. If you happen to be new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell in case we have any critical future updates. Folks, we're over here at spaceweatherlive.com checking out what we got going on, and ever since yesterday we had our 2 M flares, but we've had several C flares, as you can see here, and then we had 2 more M flares just pop off just now. And if we actually scroll on down here, we can see what active regions they're coming from. See, 24 hours, current value, max in the last 72 hours. And also lets us know right here, look at this, events on the sun, 3078, 3078, 3078, 3081 has a couple in there, but most of them are from active region 3078. If we come up here, we can also take a look at what there is expected today. C class, 99%. I don't know why they have that. They should just say 100% because we've already been having them. M flare 40%. I don't know why they bother with that because we've already had a couple of them. It's like, just put that thing up to like 70% because we'll probably have another 1 or 2 before the end of the day. X flare 10%. Well, I think this should be more like 25% because that active region 3078 is definitely not a happy camper. Let me come on over here to Solar Ham. This is one of my favorite places. This is actually by an amateur radio station, which is really nice actually. But if we come on down here, they do a really good job in my opinion. Looks like today we are expecting to hit G7 or a KP index of 7 with a G3. Okay, those are pretty decent storms, folks. I mean, this isn't a grid down like, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. No, not by any means. But it does let you know that we're gonna. I mean, look at last night. We got a KP6, and oh, we're still here. So everything's fine. It's just a little calm down. Like I said, I think this was the arrival of the solar winds with a couple of the small CMEs mixed in with it, and then we just kind of bounce back. And I have a feeling that by later on today, I have a feeling we're going to get back up here again. But that's just my opinion. With the storm, these particular storms, it's going to be quite complicated because there's so many factors on the sun, you know, flaring and giving off in different directions, and it's kind of hard to see how all of it goes, folks. So in fact, I've been watching other forecasters and looking at multiple models and seeing how everybody else, and everybody's literally saying the exact same thing. They're like, man, this is a tough one. Like, there's so many complications to it. So I'm glad that I'm not the only one going, man, what? So anyways, according to them, looks like, you know, again, G1, G3 today for the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, this is from yesterday's forecast, but I actually wanted to come on down here for a couple things. If you happen to be an aurora watcher, by all means, get outside, check out the aurora. I mean, this is a great opportunity for you. Now, we're going to come over here and take a look at this here in a minute, but here we are. We're going to take a look at our real-time solar winds real quick. And as you tap on it, we can see that we absolutely got into our event, but you can see that our poles were kind of recovering. So this right here is -10. Once we get below -5, we start getting into events. So we actually got down here almost into 20. We got down here to 18, but we have recovered mostly, but it looks like we might still be in -5. But if we tap on this again, check this out. We tap on this again, this takes us to real-time solar weather over at Space Weather Prediction Center. So yeah, as you can see, we're bouncing in and out of event. When you see these little purple lines here, that means we are in event mode. As you can see here, big event, and then whoop, it kind of strengthens up, and then has a little bit, and then strengthens up, and has a little bit. So yeah, we're doing fine. And back over to Solar Ham, let's take a look at latest SUVI. Let's come on over here. I'm hoping that I caught this in time here on the 304. We actually just, with those M flares, we actually did have another eruption. And I'm hoping that I could be able to catch it. Yeah, there we go. We can catch it. Look at that. There is a lot of booming going on here. That's kind of coming in our direction, but from the looks of it, it's going kind of south. So, because I mean, we're right up here closer to the equatorial latitude of the sun, and this is mostly going south in this direction. So I don't think we're going to get much of this. We might get a glancing blow from it, because when you look here, yeah, we'll address this here in a minute. This almost looks like it's kind of feeding down here, and of course we've got the coronal holes that are here. So, oh man, that's going to be a tough one. And then we actually just had this bucket erupt off. This is actually new, and I haven't seen this one yet this morning. So this obviously is going to go out away from us. It's not going to affect us at all. My goodness, the sun is pissed, folks. Ooh, she is not happy. So yeah, we'll actually take a look at this as well. But I'm also looking at this down here. If you notice, there's a filament down here that's just kind of dancing around. but it looks like it's being recaptured as well. So yeah, there's a lot of complex things going on in the sun, and this is why everybody's having a hard time. Even people that have been doing this for years with, you know, in their profession of college degrees and everything, everybody's struggling with this one right now. And when we look at it, the 193 angstroms, you see most of the solar tsunami, you see most of it down here. So that tells me that most of it's going to stay down here. Because like when if you see a solar tsunami and it kind of ripples this way up closer towards us, then odds are we're going to get some of it. But most of it is staying right down here. So I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. Like I said, maybe a little hint of a glancing blow, but that's it. You see a little bit of movement along here, but we've also got our coronal hole here. So yeah, I think we're going to be fine. And over here we're looking at Enlil, and it looks like we're going to get a glancing blow on the 21st from that. If we zoom in on this a little bit, let's look. Ooh, let me get to the date. Okay, here we are here. Date looks like, yeah, 21st. See, now this is looking from the north down, basically above it looking down, and this is looking at it from the side, and as you can see, most of it did go down. So there is just a chance of a glancing blow on the 21st. And yeah, we can address these two guys here over on ISWA. As we come on over to ISWA, let's start taking a sneaker peeker. First, we're going to look over here at our flares here on 94 angstroms of light. Let's get from the 18th, which is today. We'll just kind of go step by step. So there's one of them. Now this is 3081. Here's 3078. This is 3081, the one that gave us a couple of them. And then 3078 obviously down here. Oh, look at that. Friend. You guys see him up there? How you doing, little buddy? See too many of those guys. They're all over. Then we got flare, flare, flare. And that is a look at our flare there. Now looking at it again here. Well, we actually just looked at it. Now on SDO, it's a little bit different than GO 16, which is the 304 that we looked over just a minute ago. So this one here actually shows a little bit more of the dark plasma. You can see a little bit better. So yeah, maybe a glancing blow, but like that's it. So that's good. That's about all we got. Now this one, I had this one all pulled up, so I didn't even have it grind forward enough to even catch this one. So either way, we're fine. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to look over here on stereo ahead. And we're going to do another little look-see here from the 17th. This was the eruption. It kind of scooted us forward. Whoa, what is this? That's weird. But as we can see, it looks like there's something around, there's something here. We'll have to take a look at it here in LASCO C2 and 3 now that we've got it caught up. So that was yesterday's, and then today's. Oh, what is that guy? And that's as far as we've got today. It looks like there's, yep, it's just mostly south, because again, we're over here in this direction, so it's mostly going to go south with us being over here. Like I said, glancing blow. Looking over here at LASCO C2 and C3. Here we go at LASCO C2. Hey, what is this? I'll let you guys figure that one out. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Oh, might be the same kind of thing as this guy. Hey, buddy. We've got plenty of them. I'm actually going to show you guys a very interesting looking Borg cube. And of course, we got another little guy right here. We do have a couple Borg cubes actually on this one, so we'll actually keep our eyes out for our coronal mass ejections. Borg cubes kind of stick out. You see the little movements? See the light bending going on? See how nothing changes here, but this changes? Nice, ain't it? Oh look, got another craft down here. Oh look, right here in the corner, looks like there was a little guy, something right here, Borg cube right there. Oh, there's a Borg cube right here. Whoop! Bending the light. Because if you look down here, you see this light right here? See how it does? See how it just kind of dims a little bit, but doesn't really change? And then gone with the next frame? Yeah, light bending. Now the more interesting one is this guy. You guys may not see him, but he's right here. Check this out. Okay, this is as high as I can get, as close as I can get it. Not only is this a Borg cube, but look right here. This is his. He's actually pointing at us. One of his points, or one of the corners, is pointing us right here. So you've got him, the cube, but this is the corner facing us. Usually it looks just flat, but this is the corner facing us right here. This is a rarity, folks. This is one that doesn't happen very often. So I'm actually kind of happy about that. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to screenshot this right with you, because I don't see those very often. That's awesome. So, and as we watch for our eruption, that's the one from today. So, and then coming on over here to Lasco C3. Oh, look at that. Got all kinds of friends. And if you look, you can actually kind of see this right here looks like it's a halo CME, but actually this comes off of the back side. That's what I was showing you guys over here when this one was erupting over here. See, look. This was from the big one from yesterday. See this? This is off the back side, and this one's coming off the front side. So when we're seeing it over here, that's exactly what we're seeing. It's coming off the back side. So that one's all right. And then our little one from today. Oh, what is that? Little trails there. Let me show you guys something over here on seeds. Coming over here to seeds really quick. Check this out. This was our eruption yesterday. Okay. We got Lasco C2 and the reverse ink filter. Remember I was telling you guys this thing looked like it was blowing smoke rings? Remember? I was like, oh, there's something there in the middle. There's something. That's why it's blowing around, right? Check this out. As we move forward, uh-oh. What is this round object right here and right here? Check it out. That is a planetary type object right there, folks. Nice and round. Now here you can see it here, but it's more lit up with plasma. Plasma's kind of hiding it, believe it or not. But when you're over here, doesn't really get a chance to hide too much. The reverse ink filter kind of tells on it a lot of times. Cool stuff, huh? Da, 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 da. Now, just to let you guys know, Cumiana, Italy. Man, we got some stuff going on over here with the Italian Schumann. Look at the look at the electromagnetic field. There is some serious stress going on with it right now. I mean, I've never seen it that bright. I mean, I've seen little bits like this, but that is some major effects going on. I don't know what the deal is, but if you happen to be over in Italy, I bet your ears are in and you could get headaches. Now, don't forget all the symptoms you can be having with the Schumann and with all these solar storms. Yep, and this is what the Schumann's been doing since yesterday. Lots of activity, folks. So keep your eyes open. No fear, and remember that love is the only way forward. Solar Wolf out.